Now available in paperback and e-readers, Isis, the Beauty Myth. Learn the beauty secrets of the goddess next door in this action-packed Isis series adventure. Get Isis, the Beauty Myth at online booksellers everywhere today. Actor Boris Kodjoe became the latest black man to be emasculated by his wife on social media. In a recent interview on an Instagram Live, your Nicole Ari Parker, the wife of Boris Kodjoe, said that she was not receiving enough attention from your Boris Kodjoe. And when a woman goes on a public forum to talk about personal issues, it's a clear sign that there is something wrong with the relationship, because most women, when they have an issue with a man, they want to take that directly to that man in private because they respect that man's leadership, they respect that man's authority, and they respect that man enough to let him work with her on those issues. However, when a woman decides to broadcast and put issues on blast, it's a clear sign that that woman has no respect for that man, because most women understand that the man is a reflection of them, and because they want to reflect a positive image, they want to go out here and make their man look strong, because if their man looks strong, they look strong as well. However, when a woman goes out of her way to attack her man and emasculate him the way Nicole Ari Parker has in that live, what she's doing is expressing her anger and her contempt for him by showing him complete and utter disrespect. And that's what was expressed directly to Boris Kodjoe in that interview, was complete and utter disrespect to him, because when you have a woman going out here and just literally calling you, saying that you're not giving her enough attention to all publicly, it's basically saying that you are not a man who meets her needs. Now, when I look at your Nicole Ari Parker's behavior, it is just like your Ayesha Curry's behavior towards your Stephon Marbury, another woman who made a statement saying that she wanted the attention of other men. And a woman who is getting her needs met, she's not looking for other men to give her attention. And your Nicole Ari Parker saying that she wants her relationship to be like it was when they were single and dating. There's something there, because she's looking like she's really having some issues in this relationship, because most women at her age, some of them, they usually wind up becoming emotionally fulfilled, and they're not really thinking about trying to have these, put their issues in the street like this. They're looking to go out of their way to try to maintain their relationship. And if things are going well, what they want to do is take that man to the side because they respect that man. But your Boris Kodjoe, he doesn't understand how he's being disrespected, because any woman who respects a man, again, understands she is a reflection of him, and she wants to reflect a positive image so that they can both be strong. But when she goes out here and expresses this type of anger towards him passively and aggressively, it's a sign that there's some strain in the relationship. Now, these two have been married for over 15 years, but in many of the pictures I see of them, I don't really see Nicole Ari Parker being very satisfied as related to their relationship. I remember looking at pictures of them together, and there would always be this sort of contemptuous look on Nicole Ari Parker's face, and there was always this kind of expression of anger whenever she would look at him. Now, I would look at other couples who would be together, and there would always be a smile on their face, or they'd be always close together. Like, for example, with Tia Mowry and Corey Hardick, there was always this love you could see between them, or Sally Richardson and Dondra G. Whitfield. You could always feel some sort of love together, and you could see them being close, and you'd always see a smile on the woman's face when she looked at their men. And when you see a woman smiling at a man, it's a sign that she has some real genuine respect for him. Moreover, when she is holding that man close, she's also showing that she really values that man because she wants to be close to him. Those when a woman touches a man, it shows that she is connecting with him and bonding with him. But when I would look at pictures of Boris Kodjoe and Nicole Ari Parker, I would not see that sort of closeness or that bond really there. I would just see her look like cutting her eyes at this guy and showing him that she really does not see him as a man, and she does not see him as somebody she values. And for her to go in an interview saying, "You're not giving me enough attention," that's showing that there is some trouble in that paradise, and it shows that this woman is not really being satisfied, because again, a woman who respects her man, she's not going to really take him out there like that. What she's going to do is, again, take that man to the side, have a talk with him in private, and they will work that out between themselves. She will not put him out there like that unless she's having issues with that man, and those issues have to be really, really deep. Now, these two, again, been married for over 15 years, and it's looking like things are coming to a head. And they're coming to a head, I think, because your Boris Kodjoe really has not shown that strong leadership that Nicole Ari Parker is looking for. She's not really seeing that strength as related to his manhood, that strength as related to his masculinity, or that strength of character to stand up to her so that she can show her how he's going to stand up for her. Because a lot of guys out there, they think that by being submissive and doing whatever the woman wants and giving her what she wants, that this is a sign that the relationship is okay. But sometimes a guy has to stand up for himself, and he has to stand up to a woman. Like, for example, I was watching O'Shea Duke Jackson's video where he was talking about one time your Boris Kodjoe painted his nails to support feminism. And that was a sign to me that, there's some weakness with this Boris Kodjoe, because any man is going to stand up to a woman, and when she proposes something silly like that, and when he stands up to her, what it's going to show her is that she's going to have a man who can stand up for her. And that's what women are looking for. They're looking for a man who is going to stand up to her, because that shows her that this is a man who is a leader. This man is an authority figure. This man is strong enough to protect her, because he will not crumble into dust whenever somebody challenges him. But a lot of beta males, they think that if they give the woman what they want, they'll be showing that woman respect. But what that woman sees as something she respects is a man with the character and the conscientiousness to stand up to her, to show her that he is going to be a leader, and he is going to set standards, and he is going to set order. And because he does not set order, your Nicole Ari Parker is feeling insecure, and she's feeling insecure because she does not know if she'll be able to get her needs met from this emasculated man who really has a really soft backbone. And because she feels like she's not getting her needs met, that's why she wants to put this man on blast for not giving her enough attention. Because when a woman is getting enough attention, she is secure. And when a woman knows that her man is going to be the leader, she is going to be secure in getting that attention and getting her needs met. And that's why a man, when he's in a relationship, has to take a strong, assertive leadership role. He has to take a strong, assertive authority position, and he has to set order with a woman, because when he sets order with a woman, she understands that she will be secure, she will get her needs met, and she will be not only economically secure, but emotionally secure. And that's the main problem with a lot of guys, is that they don't understand that women want that emotional security, because it's that emotional security that has them secure, knowing that this man will be there to meet her emotional needs. Because when I listen to Nicole Ari Parker, she really is emotionally insecure because this guy is too submissive, and she does not know if this guy is going to be secure enough in himself to set boundaries and rules so that she can understand where she's going to get her attention and her affection. Because when a guy goes out here and gives a woman whatever she wants economically, like a lot of simps and beta males do, or they try to just do too much, what it does is it makes the woman insecure about what attention she will receive or if she can receive it. So a guy has to, again, assert himself as that leader, and he has to set tone, and he has to set boundaries. And part of setting boundaries is checking women. And this is something I don't think your Boris Kodjoe did with Nicole R.E. Parker, because had he checked her, she would not have gone on the air and embarrassed him like this. Because to be embarrassed like this, it really shows that he is really a weak man. But to have your nails painted, let a woman talk you into painting your nails to support feminism, that's really weak right there. So when I look at this Nicole R.E. Parker, she practically emasculated her man, but your Boris Kodjoe really does not see where he's standing right now. He doesn't see that he's coming from a position of weakness, because when a woman goes out of her way to disrespect you like this, it's showing that it's an expression of her contempt for you. And that expression of contempt is because she doesn't believe you will be able to meet her emotional needs. She doesn't believe you are going to be there to give her what she wants. And she's, wants that emotional security so that she can feel safe in the relationship. And the only way you can make her feel safe in the relationship is, again, by standing up to her and letting her know who is the leader in the relationship, and letting her know that she will be safe when she is with you. And Boris Kodjoe hasn't done that, and that's why she went out of her way to emasculate him. And she's talking this stuff about being single and wishing she was like being single. And when you see a woman talking like that, that's when she's probably thinking about going out of the door, which would be bad for her, because at 40-something years old, going out of the door of a relationship you've been in for 15 years, the prospects are slim to none. So she'd be hurting herself. But it's up to Boris Kodjoe to be enough of a man to let her know that he is going to be in this with her for the long haul, and he is going to show her that he's going to be there to stand by her in the long haul, and let her know that she doesn't have to go outside looking for attention, and if she needs attention, she needs to come to him, and he will provide her with all of the attention she needs, because as her husband, it is his job to make sure that she is emotionally secure, and it's his job to make sure that she is in a place where she can get her attention from. Her main focus needs to be on him, because as the woman, she's supposed to be following him, and she's supposed to be out here looking to him to take care of her. And it's clear to me that he hasn't been taking care of her, and in some ways I believe he's been taking her for granted, because when I, again, look at those photos, he's taking this woman for granted, and he doesn't understand that he needs to be this leader, again, to show her that she is being taken care of. But he's out here, and again, she's talking this feminist stuff. Again, that independent woman nonsense. It's one of the other things that's messing her up, is that she doesn't understand that in order to have security in a relationship, you have to trust your man, you have to go to your man, and you have to work with your man if you want to keep a relationship. But from the way she's talking about being single again, I just hear a woman who is frustrated and angry and possibly looking at the door, not understanding that when she looks at that door and walks away from this man, she would be walking away from the only man who could take care of her, because at her age, nobody else is interested in dealing with a divorcee and looking to be a beta male Pullman Porter, and the best deal you've got is Boris Kodjoe right now. But Nicole R.E. Parker, again, is very angry and frustrated. She's feeling, and it's up to her husband to deal with her feelings in private and deal with her, because for her to come out here and express this kind of contempt shows she's really frustrated about this relationship, and it's up to that man to go out here and deal with things in private and deal with this relationship so that he can manage to maintain his marriage, not only for his wife,
but also for his children. If you'd like to see me make more videos like this, you can donate to my Patreon, my PayPal, and my Cash App by clicking the links in the description box. And if you want to try some of my SJS Direct publications, like the ISIS series, the E-Steam series, the John Haynes series, and the Spinsterella trilogy, you may do so by clicking the link to Amazon.com. That's all I have to say for this video. You can comment, rate, and subscribe.
Coming to paperback and e-readers this April, ISIS, the main event. It's carnage inside of a steel cage as the goddess next door steps in the squared circle against the beast from the falls in this all-new ISIS series adventure. Get ISIS, the main event this April.